Marti, where's that gone wrong today?
Yeah, probably. Football is about quality, not all those underlying stats and things like this. Football is about scoring more than the position. We create probably more chances. We got a good start of the game, 1-0. Easily we could have been, in my opinion, 2-3-0 up. And then individual mistake, it's a game changer. Then I think, and I'm talking about Illy's situation, of course, but as well Steve Cook after set piece, quite open. I think that Jimmy got a couple of good situations, open leg in the edge of the box. So we got a good start of the game, and I think that of course it was a bit of a disappointing moment when we conceded the goal. So then I think in the second half we tried to build some momentum, and then I think we were on the way to build that momentum. Then we conceded again in a penalty situation. So I think the way we attacked the last 30 minutes definitely was not the best way. But I understand as well for the players, it's not easy after this kind of results to keep calm and understand what the picture of the game requires. It's not easy. But yeah, that's where we are. That's my summary of the game.
Quite concerned about what you saw having 2 weeks.
I think football is about edges. I think that we're speaking about, and I'm not very fan of talking what if, but I'm aware that if we score clear situation that Illy usually will score, we're probably talking about a different kind of game. And again, football is about mistakes. We made two individual mistakes that cost us 2 goals, and that's the reality. So of course I'm disappointed about the performance, but I'm not the one that will now throw everything and just complain and point fingers. I spoke with the players now that we have two ways to face this tough situation. Either we accept where we are and work harder and accept the critics, because that's the nature of football, and accept that we need to get better, we want to get the results, or we just start to point fingers, and then of course it will be much more difficult. I'm standing the way I am as a human being and the way I am as a manager. I have a clear decision on how to act on those moments. So if you remember, I've been speaking a lot during summer about expectations, that this could take a little bit of time. I've not changed my approach. I don't think that everything is crap or whatever. If someone wants to think, I need to respect that. But I know that usually there is some people who just show up on those moments. Right now, I'm very calm about how the guys are working, about the commitment. I'm aware that we need to improve, because that's the nature of the sport. And whatever we achieve last season, whatever we achieve last week is not enough. It's about the next game. So next action. And now for me, the full focus is to understand what we could have done better today, taking full responsibility, because at the end of the day, I'm the manager, and then prepare the best we can, because we got only 2 days to prepare the game against Coventry. So tomorrow back to the training ground, analyze today's performance, and prepare Coventry, which is a very good team with a good manager.
You changed the shape today. What was the idea with that?
Yeah, I think that when we analyze during this international break what we were missing the most during this start of the season, perhaps it's a lot of factors that contribute to that, but obviously could be the stability, the consistency on our performances, because we got very good spells during some moments. I think today the first 20 minutes are pretty good. It happened before against Hull, against other games. Against Luton, we got the reward of very good moments, but I remember as well that against Luton as well, we had difficult moments during the game. So in order to try to regain some consistency, as long as we are not scoring as many goals as we would like to, try to be a little bit more consistent. So I think that gave some room to some players to play in natural positions as well. And I think it worked pretty well, because we knew that Portsmouth is a team that pressed quite a lot. I think that we find a good balance for 60 minutes on inviting them to press, sometimes playing deep in behind, using the spaces that they could leave in the back as they did. I think Illy's situation is a good example, but we had a lot of situations in the back, and sometimes just playing through the press. So that was basically the idea.
It feels like progressing the ball through midfield has been a bit of an issue since the start of the season, I would say. Why do you think it's been so difficult?
Yeah, different combination of things. Probably players adapting to the league. Probably players, finding the best confidence to play the game that we want to play. It's a lot of factors that contribute, but I'm aware that it's an area that we can improve.
And you've dropped to the bottom of the league now. The table's been quite similar to when you came in 12 months ago. Are you seeing any similar signs in terms of what you've in the squad?
Perhaps because I was not here, so I don't want to judge. My feeling that when I arrived, it was really tough. I do have a believing on a culture that we set on the training ground where the players believe in what we're doing. I do want to think that the team has a higher bottom level than what we're showing now, and it's about improving. So I have full confidence on those guys, and I do believe that we can turn the situation. It's very early now to just say that we will not be good enough. Um, I know as well that this league, the dynamics can change pretty quick. So I think that if you ask a lot of people after Luton's game or after Sheffield Wednesday game, a lot of people will say, the Brazilians, this team, how well we compete, this will be a fantastic season, playoffs, so on. Now a lot of people will say that we're really, really bad and this is so disappointing and blah, blah, blah. I stay more calm. I've been coaching, lucky enough, in 5 different countries. I've been doing this job for almost 20 years. I've been in tougher situations. We need to be very aware on where we are. We need to be very careful on our assessment. So we need to take the situation the way it needs. So we need to improve very quickly. But at the same time, I have a feeling that it's a lot about some factors that make me believe that it will be better.
Marty, last year when you run towards the end of the midfield, very strong. Physicality doesn't seem to be there as much this season. Is that?
I think that it all depends on the way we want to play, on the way as well. The more you dominate through possession, probably this physicality that I guess you speak about is needed in a different way. So it's the fact is that we have been very good in some moments of the game, and then during those moments, perhaps we don't miss this physicality that you're speaking about. Then obviously, when the game becomes more, we need to be more aggressive pressing. We need more pick the second balls and so on. I don't know if we are weaker physically or not, but I'm aware that perhaps we have not been as good as we could in this area. We've been speaking about being good on the basics during this international break, and I felt that, as I said, in the first 50, 60 minutes, I think that it was a lot of it. Then after the second goal, it became more difficult because, as I said, the players have emotions, and it was difficult to turn.
It was quite a tight game. Mistakes on Fox. I guess that happens in football. But I mean, what do you say to him after?
I trust Fox. I trust him a lot. He was very important for us last season. Brilliant professional. Probably today he will not be happy, and I'm not the guy that will come here and point him. We had opportunities to kill the game, 2-3-0. Then perhaps a mistake will be 3-1. We didn't. We can still attack better. I can still make better decisions. We tried to work a lot with him during the last international break in order to get him ready for this one, because we know that Jake was a little bit of on the edge to ready for today's game. The last experience with the same exactly injury with Jake, I don't know if we rushed too much, but the reality is that he had a setback after Millwall's game. So we wanted to take the best decision in order to manage the squad in the best way. I take full responsibility. If Foxy didn't perform well today, it's because the manager didn't prepare him well enough. But he's a fantastic professional. I'm sure that he will show it in the next game as well.
I was going to ask about the substitution for Field coming up and bringing Morgan on. Was there a reason why he was taken off? Because he seems to be doing quite well in the first half.
Yellow card.
Okay.
Yellow card. I was very afraid. I think it was one situation where it was very close, and Kieran has been training really well. I have a lot of confidence. I think he did brilliant, by the way. One of the best new from today's game, to see a player with this young age playing with this level of confidence. And Sam is very important for us. So the decision was because of the yellow card.
What can we expect from Morgan in the future? What sort of profile is he playing style?
I think he's a midfielder with a lot of energy, with a lot of personality on the ball. He doesn't hide when we're in possession. He wants the ball. He wants to take responsibility. He can break lines. He can get into the box. So he has this profile, as we call it, number 8. He has been doing really, really well on trainings, and hopefully it will be the first of many appearances for QPR.
Cheers, thanks everyone.
Thank you.